What's a boom without a bang? Well, we're checking back in with the wise guy now as he fires off more of his science magic.
Matt Sellen is live in Urbana at his lab this morning with watermelons. Now, Matt, this is so big, couldn't do it in the studio, not at our parking lot. What are you doing?
We're going to do two things. The first one is we're going to demonstrate what happens when liquid nitrogen meets something warm like water. It boils very, very rapidly and it gives off a whole lot of gas. And so what Lauren has here in this picnic cooler that's at my feet is it's about half full of sudsy warm water, and she's about to throw an entire container of liquid nitrogen into this thing, and this is going to give us an idea of what happens when the liquid nitrogen becomes a gas. Okay, so if we'll stand back and we'll give Lauren a chance to do this. She's pretty good at this. I'm going to stand way back. Okay, go ahead, Lauren.
Lauren, we can't see you anymore. There she is.
She's covered.
No, that worked pretty good. All right. So what this tells us is that the gas takes up a lot more space than the liquid does. And Lauren found that out. I hope you're okay.
Look at the devastation in the parking lot
okay.
there. She's soaked. And Matt, you're clean. Matt's here clean as a whistle over there.
So now what we're going to do right here is I have a watermelon that I've emptied out and I put some water in. That's going to contain this bottle. I'm going to fill this thing with liquid nitrogen. I'm going to put a little liquid nitrogen in this bottle. I'm going to screw the lid on very, very tight so the gas can't get out. So it's going to actually explode the bottle, but it's going to be inside the watermelon when it blows up, and it's pretty cool. So now you probably want to move back, Scott, because this is big.
There Scott goes.
So I'm going to pour this stuff in here.
Are you going to run, Matt?
Oh, yeah. I will run like the wind.
Oh, I'm nervous. Oh, puts the top back on.
Okay.
Yeah,
now,
exactly. Go.
I'm going to run away, and it'll take about 6 or so seconds, and...
Whoa!
So now you probably can't tell, but when it actually throws the watermelon guts way past the camera truck in all directions, and I got some on me, and luckily it didn't hit your camera here, but this is kind of my favorite thing. When I did this in my backyard in the weekend, I gave the neighbors a really rude shock. And look, it was sitting on top of this very patriotic-looking candle that I used to kind of hold it as like a T, and it blew this thing to little pieces too.
Wow.
So that's really fun. I got to tell you, I might actually take one of these or two of these to the park on 4th of July and blow it up just to see what people think.
Matt, what do your neighbors think of this? They're like, we live next to the mad scientist.
We have a split opinion on that, and we probably shouldn't say anymore.
Oh, fair enough.
Neighbors agreement. Well, I was going to say, send in some watermelon with Scott when he comes back to the station, but I guess it probably isn't any
Looks like it's all gone.
That's right. He's got some on his leg, but we'll clean him up before he gets back.
Oh.
All right. Matt Sellen live at the lab in Urbana. Thanks for your time this morning. If you have questions for the wise guy, cool questions, you can send them into the morning show at wcia.com. Leave a message on the feedback line, 373-3661, or check out his website at wiseguy.net.
I work every 4th of July.